same, it's just a shame, that's all. I could say day, you'd say night. Tell me it's black when I know that it's white. Always the same, it's just a shame, that's all. If I could leave but I won't go, then it'd be easier, I know. Can't feel a thing from my head down to my toe. Why does it always seem to be me looking at you and you looking at me? Always the same, it's just a shame, that's all. Turning me on, turning me off, making me feel like I want too much. Living with you just to put me through it all of the time. Running around, staying out all night, taking it all instead of taking one bite. Living with you just to put me through it all of the time. I could leave but I won't go, though my heart might tell me so. I can't feel a thing from my head down to my toes. Why does it always seem to be me looking at you and you looking at me? Always the same, it's just a shame, that's all. But I love you more than I wanted to. There's no point in trying to pretend. There's been no one who makes me feel like you do. Say we'll be together till the end. Why does it always seem to be me looking at you and you looking at me? Always the same, it's just a shame, that's all. But I love you more than I wanted to. There's no point in trying to pretend. There's been no one who makes me feel like you do. Say we'll be together till the end. Just as I thought it was going all right, I found out I'm wrong when I thought I was right. It's always the same, it's just a shame, that's all. Well, I could say day, you'd say night. Tell me it's black when I know that it's white. Always the same, it's just a shame, that's all. That's all. Hey guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. How's everybody doing? Let's check the old feed here. All right. Hey, Jude, someone saved my life tonight. Thanks, Leo. Both good songs. Christian Luca Vidal Mercer. Hi, Steve. Hope you're having a good day. Can you please play And So It Goes and Why Judy Why, both by Billy Joel? Thank you. Both very good songs. See what I can do. Hello, Patty. Happy Sunday back at ya. I think Patty's joining us from Indiana. Hey there, Moritz. Joining us from Austria. Mind Games by John Lennon. Let's see what I can do. I remember-ish how that goes. I haven't listened to it from front to back in a long time. Hey there, Bill Hasty. Country Comfort or Come Down in Time? Elton John from the Tumbleweed Connection. All right. Bill's joining us from St. Louis. Hello, Jan. How we doing? Just the Way You Are. Okay. Hello, Ruth Hooker. How we doing? Sister Christian or Every Time You Go Away. All right. Want to do some 80s. Ruth and I share a love for the 1980s. At least music. Can't speak to a lot of the rest of it. I was between the ages of about 3 and 11 at the time, so I wasn't terribly aware of much else. Midnight Rider. I don't know that I know that one. I'm sorry. Is there something else I could play for you? Hey there, Calvin. Joining us from British Columbia. I don't think I've ever heard you do anything by Meatloaf. Can you do one? Maybe 2 out of 3 ain't bad, or your choice. Let me think that one over. Let's see what I can do. Hello, Al Smith in Hawaii. Aloha. Nobody Does It Better by Carly Simon. Well, thank you very much. I am having a nice day. I hope you have one too. Hey, Simon, joining from the UK, listening with my piano, my piano-mad 16-year-old son, Joseph. Hello, Joseph. How you doing? You want to hear the Cheers theme song? Okay, good stuff. And Simon has a vote for The Entertainer by Billy Joel. Okay. Emco says, great to be with you, Piano Man Steve. I'd love to hear your version of Let Your Love Flow by Billy Joe Royal. Let me see. Is that the same? Help me out, Imco. Is that the same song that the? Oh gosh, what were their names? The brothers. There's 2 brothers in country music. Is it? There's a reason for the sunshine sky, and there's a reason. Let your love flow. If that's the same song, I know it. If it's not, I might not know that one. Please let me know in the comments if I'm on the right trick or on the right path. All right. Hey, Ted. Don't lose my number or we got to get out of this place. Nice. And good evening. In Holland, 2,000 Years. By Billy Joel. Okay, good song. All right, so I'm on the right path. Okay, maybe I'll start with that one. I haven't done this one in a long time. It's by got to pull some lyrics up here. The Bellamy Brothers is who I'm thinking of, but it might have been covered by more than one person. I had the pleasure of seeing the Bellamy Brothers in Mesquite in a small showroom that held about 500 people. So it was really, really good seats and just kind of a delightful experience, honestly. Anyway, I always thought this was a really uplifting song. It's a number one hit for these guys, I think in the very early 80s, possibly the late 70s. But just at the beginning of their career, it was sort of the signature song that followed them around ever since. Let's see here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. There's a reason. Pop up. Oh, I hate lyric sites, and I can't live without them. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a reason for the sunshine sky, and there's a reason why I'm feeling so high. Must be the season when that love light shines all around us. So let that feeling grab you deep inside and send you reeling where your love can't hide, and then go stealing through the moonlit nights with your lover. Let your love flow like a mountain stream, and let your love grow with the smallest of dreams, and let your love show. You'll know what I mean, and it's the season. Let your love fly like a bird on a wing, and let your love find you to all living things, and let your love shine. Know what I mean, and that's the reason. There's a reason for the warm, sweet nights, and there's a reason for the candle lights. Must be the season when those love lights shine all around you. So let that wonder take you into space and lay you under its loving embrace, and feel the thunder as it warms your face, and you can't hold back. Let your love flow like a mountain stream, and let your love grow with the smallest of dreams, and let your love show. You'll know what I mean, 'cause it's the season. And let your love fly like a bird on a wing, and let your love find you to all living things, and let your love shine. And you're what I mean, 'cause that's the reason. Let your love flow like a mountain stream, and let your love grow with the smallest of dreams. Let your love show. You'll know what I mean, 'cause it's the season. And let your love fly like a bird on a wing, and let your love bind you to all living things. Let your love shine. You'll know what I mean, 'cause reason. Yeah, let your love shine. You'll know what I mean, 'cause that's the reason. Just let your love shine. You'll know what I mean, 'cause that's the reason. Okay. Thank you. I love that song. I appreciate the opportunity to play it for you, MCO. Okay, I haven't done this one in a bit. We're sending this out to Simon and his son today in the UK. Throat's a little dry today, guys. The pollen's out. All of the flowers are starting to bloom here, so my allergies are kicking up a little bit. I'm going to do a take two. I haven't played this in a bit, but I can do that better. 1974 from the Street Life Serenade album. Here we go. Where I stand, another serenade, another long-haired band. Today I am your champion, I may have won your hearts, but I know the game you've forgotten my name, and I won't be here in another year if I don't stay on the charts. Oh, I am the entertainer. Sorry, there's a cut verse listed here that always throws me off. Let's just do the record. I am the entertainer, had to pay my price. Things I did not know at first, learned by doing twice. Still they come to haunt me, still they want their say. So learn to dance with a hand in my pants, let them rub in my neck, and then I write them a check, and they go their merry way. Oh, and the entertainer, been all around the world, played all kinds of palaces, laid all kinds of girls. Can't remember faces, don't remember names, but what the hell, you know it's just as well. After a while and a million miles, it all becomes the same. And the entertainer come to do my songs, heard my latest record, but I can't stay that long. No, I got to meet expenses, got to stay in line, gotta get those fees to the agencies, and I'd love to stay, but there's bills to pay, so I just don't have the time. And the entertainer come to play my show, heard my latest record, it's been on the radio. Took me years to write it, they were the best years of my life. Was a beautiful song, but it ran too long. If you're gonna have a hit, you gotta make a bit, cut it down to 3 or 5. There it is. I am the entertainer, the magazines. But if I go cold, I won't get sold. I'll get put in the back on the discount rack like another can of beans. I am the entertainer. I know just where I stand. Another serenader from another long-haired band. Today I am your champion. May have won your hearts. I know the game, you forget my name, and I won't be here in another year if I don't stay on the charts. All right. That one's a little rusty, but we made it to the end. That's what I love about you guys. You make me think. You make me kick the rust and sweep the cobwebs out of stuff I haven't played in a while. All right. I just want to throw this out there. I'm going to start mentioning it more, and certainly going to continue to take your requests on these Sunday streams. But I hang on here, just pulling up some lyrics. You guys really not have the lyrics in this site? Sorry. Can't believe I can't find them here. Okay, I had to go to a different source than I usually use, but that's okay. So anyway, I want to let you guys in on something that I've begun doing that I'm very excited about, and I'm going to kind of make the focus of probably about 75% of my work going forward here for the foreseeable future. And that is a concept called keynote concerts. It's kind of a combination of an inspirational keynote address and a music concert. And what it comes down to is a lot of what you guys have experienced me doing over the years, which is just playing songs and telling the stories if I know a good story about how the song was written, or if it's particularly important to me in a way that I feel is meaningful, I share it. And it turns out that there's some demand for that out in the marketplace. It's And it's a different kind of take on things. And it takes place in a setting that's ordinarily carved off primarily for people who are just speaking, as opposed to musical venues. So, not the kind of thing you're going to do in a sports bar or at a casino lounge or something like that, but corporate retreats and that kind of thing, conferences. So anyway, I've done a few of these, and they've been great fun for me, and great fun for they've been a big hit with my audiences. And I don't always choose songs that are particularly inspiring songs in terms of the lyrical content. It's just mostly about, does the story that goes with the song reinforce the themes that we're driving at for the event. But anyway, it's something I'm very excited about and enjoying doing a great deal, and I'll be workshopping some of those things every time I do one of these Sunday gigs. But I'll still be taking your requests. I'll share stories if I know any stories about the songs you're asking for, and I'll usually bring a song or two that I feel like playing with me as well. This song to me is, I love the story behind this. This is written by a guy named Dave Berg and Sam Tate, and I first heard it in a little hole in the wall called the Bluebird Cafe in Nashville. Dave Berg was playing it just on guitar. It was recorded by a group called Emerson Drive in 2007, I believe, and it hit #1 on the country charts for them. And Sam Tate was the primary real lyricist on this, and the music was primarily by Dave Berg, but they helped each other with a little bit with both. And Sam came up with the idea because he was working with a group of disabled veterans who had been wounded in the Iraq and Afghanistan conflicts, and they were helping these guys who had prostheses put on their bodies because they'd lost an arm or a leg or something, and they found that fly fishing, teaching them how to construct a rod, or how to line a rod, and how to tie a fly, and how to cast a rod, were really good motor skills that would help them learn to use their body the way it was now, so that they could maximize what they got out of their bodies after these injuries. And Sam Tate had been a fly fishing guide in New Mexico when he was a kid growing up. And so he was volunteering for this group that was running this project out of Walter Reed Hospital in Washington, D.C., called Healing Waters, I believe. And anyway, the veterans, they were working on these things, and they're just teaching them how to cast and tie flies and all this. And several of them said, you taught us how to make a rod, and you taught us how to tie a fly, and you taught us how to cast. It's like, for heaven's sakes, will someone take us fishing? And they hadn't really worked that one into the deal yet. So they took them fishing. And they started organizing fishing trips for veterans in all 50 states. And it's a pretty amazing organization. And so Sam Tate was volunteering as a guide in these groups. And one of the groups, there was a fellow, and I don't remember exactly his name right now, but we're going to call him Jeff. And he was a loner. And Sam said to the other guys as he met him, as they were getting ready to leave, he said, "Who's a fellow off there by himself?" And they said, "Well, his name's Jeff. He doesn't talk very much. He's a real sweet guy, but he's got damage to his vocal cords and has, really limited breath capacity because he threw himself on an IED to save his friends, and it just mutilated the hell out of his out of the things that help you talk. And so Sam went over and introduced himself, and he said, "How you doing?" And Jeff said, "I'm doing all right. I'm Jeff. I don't talk too good, though." And he said, "Well, you know what, Jeff? After I've had a couple beers, I don't talk too good either. So why don't you and I get drunk, and then we'll just mumble to each other all day long." And they had a laugh. And he spent the whole day fishing with Jeff and learned what he could from him, and they became really close friends. And as they were getting ready to leave, Jeff was going to get on the bus, and Sam said to him, "Listen, man, if you ever need anything, here's my number. You call me. I don't care if it's 2 in the morning. I'm there for you. I just want you to know how much I admire your bravery and your courage, and you're a really remarkable person." And Jeff kind of giggled and said, "Yeah, I guess I have my moments." And Sam said, "Okay, moments, that's going to be a song. And I want it to be about somebody who's finding redemption after difficult circumstances." And they put together one of the best lyrics I've ever heard in my life. And I'm going to share this song with you now. One of my all-time favorite experiences hearing Dave Berg play this in that little hole in the wall with nothing but his guitar. It goes like this. I was coming to the end of a long, long walk when a man crawled out of a cardboard box under the East Street Bridge, followed me onto it, and I went out halfway across with that hole in the shadow tagging along, so I dug for some change. I wouldn't need it anyway. He took it looking just a bit ashamed. He said, "You know, I haven't always been this way. I've had my moments, days in the sun moments. I was second to none moments when I knew I'd done what I thought I couldn't do. Like that plane ride coming home from the war that summer when my son was born, and the memories like a coat so warm the going can't get through. Looking at me now, you might not know it, but I've had my moments. Stood there trying to find my nerve, wondered if a single soul on earth would care at all. Miss me when I'm gone. But that old man just kept hanging around, looking at me and looking down. I think he recognized that look in my eyes. And standing with him there, I felt ashamed. He said, "You know, I haven't always been this way. I've had my moments, days in the sun moments. I was second to none moments when I knew I'd done what I thought I couldn't do. Like the day I walked away from the wine for a woman who became my wife, that love that, when it was right, could always see me through. Looking at me now, you might not know it. I've had my moments. I know somewhere around a trash can fire tonight, that old man tells his story one more time. And he says, "I've had my moments, days in the sun moments. I was second to none moments when I knew I'd done what I thought I couldn't do. Like that cool night on the East Street Bridge when a young man nearly ended it. I was right there, wasn't scared a bit, and I helped to pull him through. me now, you might not know it. Oh, looking at me now, you might not know it. But I've had my moments. All right, later in the show, I'm going to play another song by those two guys, but I'm going to get back to your requests now. Thank you, Calvin, and thank you, Bill. Oh, isn't that fun? That's great. People at the airport need atmosphere like that, too. Okay. Not much that can rip your soul from you more than a long layover. Let me see if I can remember this one, Ruth. Give me, guys, 1 second here. I don't normally do this during a YouTube live stream, but I know this song. I just need to remember briefly how the melody of the verses goes. All right. Okay. I'm prepared now to do this song, I think. Every time you... Probably ought to be down a step from him. All right. Here goes nothing. Hey, if we can solve any problem, then why do we lose so many teeth? So here you go again when the leading man appears. Always the same thing, can't you see? We got everything going on and on and on and on. Every time you go away, you take a piece of me with you. And every time you go away, you take a piece of me. Maybe you're just too close to see, and I can feel your body move. Doesn't mean that much to me. I can't go on saying the same thing, 'cause can't you see, we got everything, baby, even though you know. Every time you go away, you take a piece of me with you. Every time you go away, you take a piece of me with you, yeah. I can't go on saying the same thing, but baby, can't you see, we got everything going on and on and on. Every time you go away, you take a piece of me with you. Every time you go away, take a piece of me with you. So pick it up to pieces, take away a piece of me with you. Oh yeah. Every time you go away, take a piece of me. Yeah, yeah. Going with you, babe. Take a piece of me. Take a piece of me with you. I'm in Nebraska, right smack in the middle of the United States. Thank you, Ruth. I appreciate that. Okay, let's see here. I think I have some Elton John requests in here. Let me do one of those at least. Oh, for our friend Bill Hasty. I haven't done this one in a while, but this is one of my favorite ones to play. It's on an album called The Tumbleweed Connection, which is one of my favorite, probably one of my 3 or 4 favorite Elton John studio albums. The whole thing, it came out in 1970, which was a crazy year. He put out 3 albums in 1970. One was a live album, so that was a little easier to record because you just had to do it once. But he put out 2 full studio albums that they kind of encouraged him to write kind of sophisticated songs, and then they gave him a kind of a big budget and put a studio orchestra behind him. And the theme of the Tumbleweed Connection was that the songs all had this through line of kind of a somewhat country tinged, but definitely gospel and boogie tinged Wild West sound to it. And that's kind of the theme that was going on with Bernie Taupin's lyrics. And it was just, I don't know, it's a very unique album. I've never heard anything quite like it from anybody else. And this one was not a hit single, but it's one of the more popular deep cuts that came from the early part of his career, and it's called Country Comfort. So this is going for our friend Bill Hasty out in St. Louis area. Soon the pines will be falling everywhere. Village children fight each other for a share. And the 609 goes roaring past the creek. Deacon Lee prepares his sermon for next week. Saw Grandma yesterday down at the store. She's really going fine for 84. She asked me if sometime I'd fix her barn. Poor old girl needs a hand to run the farm. And it's good old country comfort in my bones. Sorry, I got a little carried away there and I accidentally hit a button that changed the sound of the piano. And it's good old country comfort in my bones. Just the sweetest sound my ears have ever known. Old-fashioned feeling fully grown. Country comforts on a truck going on home. Down the well, they got a new machine. Foreman says cuts manpower by 15. Yeah, but that ain't natural, so Clay would say. See, he's a horse-drawn man until his dying day. comforts on a truck going on home. Truck going on home. Now the fat old goose is flying across the sticks. The hedgehog's done in clay beneath the bricks, and a rocking chair's a creaking on the board. Across the valley moves the herdsman with his torch, and it's a good old country comfort in my bones. The sweetest sound my ears have ever known. A good old fashioned feeling fully grown. Country comforts on a truck going on home. Country comforts on a truck going on home. Country comforts on a truck and going on home, yeah. All right, a little Chicago. Does anybody know what time it is? Good tune. Hi, Aquamoo. Good to have you with us. Thank you very much, Pablo. Say You Love Me by Fleetwood Mac. All right. Thanks, Scott. Appreciate it. Scenes from an Italian restaurant. I'm not sure that I shouldn't just do both of them, to be perfectly honest with you. Oh, well, thank you very much, Martin. I appreciate it. Thank you for chiming in. It's great to have you with us. Okay, let's give this one a try. I've never tried that I remember playing this song, but I've heard this one. I've heard this one enough times, I'm pretty sure I can work it out. Let me just find out what key I need to be in here. see. Probably this would be the right key to sing it in. Without further practice, I don't think I want to play it in that key, but I'll cheat a little bit here. Okay, something like this. One, two. Baby, baby, have mercy on a girl like me. You know I'm falling, falling, falling at your feet. Jingling right from my head down to my toes. So help me, help me, help me make the feeling go. 'Cause when the loving starts and the lights go down, there's not another living soul around. Pull me up till the sun comes up and you say that you love me. Pity, baby, just when I thought it was over. Now you're running, 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 running for cover. I'm begging you for just a little sympathy. 'Cause if you use me again, it'll be the end of me. 'Cause when the loving starts and the lights go down, there's not another living soul around. Woo me until the sun comes up. Say that you love me. Baby, hope you're gonna stay away. Getting weaker, weaker every day. Guess I'm not as strong as I used to be. If you use me again, it'll be the end of me. 'Cause when the loving starts and the lights go round, there's not another living soul around. You woo me until the sun comes up. You say that you love me. And when the loving starts and the lights go down, there's not another living soul around. You woo me until the sun comes up and you say that you love me. You say that you love me. You say that you love me. Falling, falling, falling. Falling, falling, falling. Falling, falling, falling. Falling, falling, falling. All right, thank you, Moritz. We'll see you. See you on the next one. Hello, Lucio. Joining us from Italy. What a late night for you. Thank you for being here. Grazie, grazie. Thank you, Millennial Piano Man. That was very kind of you. I sure appreciate that. Let's do another Billy Joel song here. Haven't done this one in a little while. This was recorded with Ray Charles. Billy had been on the first sort of hiatus in his career. Took some time off for a couple years and got married, had a kid. And Ray Charles had always been one of his biggest heroes, if not his ultimate hero. Loved him so much that his daughter's name is Alexa Ray Charles, Alexa Ray Joel, and Ray for Ray Charles. And Ray's people reached out to Billy and said that he'd love it if he would write a song for them to record together. And what was on Billy's mind at the time was his baby, because she was, she was born in can't remember if Alexa was born in 85 or 86, but if it was 85, it was toward the very end of 85. So she was very, very, very little. And that's what was on his mind, was his baby. And he was like, what do I have in common with Ray Charles? Because he was kind of intimidated. He's like, my God, Ray Charles is the greatest singer who ever walked the planet. And but he said, well, we have the piano in common, baby, grand. And that's so he came up with this idea for a back and forth between two musicians, two piano players who'd lived the life of an entertainer, and the one constant in their life was that piano. And it got put on an album called The Bridge. It's a beautiful tune. It's called Baby Grand. Late at night, when it's dark and cold, I reach out for someone to hold. When I'm blue, when I'm weary, she's come through. She's the only one who can. My baby grand is all I need. In my time, wandered everywhere around this world. She would always be there any day, any hour. All it takes is the power in my hands. This baby grand has been good to me. All right. I've had friends, but they slipped away. And I've had a friend, yes, but it doesn't stay. I've made fortunes, spent them fast enough. But as for women, they don't last with just one man. But my baby grand is coming home with me. Now, they say no one's gonna play this on the radio. I don't believe it. Melancholy blues are dead and gone. But only songs like these, played in minor keys, keep those memories holding on. I've come far from the life I strayed in, and I've got the scars from those dives I played in. Now I'm home, and I'm weary, and in my bones, every dreary one night stand, my baby ground is coming home with me, ever since this gangs began. My baby ground been good to me. All right, thank you. Love playing that song. Thank you, Simon. Thank you, Millennial. I appreciate that. Okay, Ted wanted to hear a song by Phil Collins that I don't know that I've ever done here anyway. Yeah. Okay, so this was one of the 5,000 big hits that Phil Collins had between himself and Genesis in the 80s. This came off an album that was a massive commercial hit in 1985 called No Jacket Required. And no one really knows what it means, and that includes Phil. This song is just a good reminder that it's okay to write a bit of nonsense every once in a while if it's got a good beat. It's all good fun. A 1, a 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Came at night, leaving death. They came at night, leaving fear behind. Shadows were on the ground. Nobody knew where to find them. No evidence was found. I'm never coming back to hurt and cry. And I believe him. He never meant to do anything wrong. Gonna get worse if he waits too long. Billy, Billy, don't you lose my number. 'Cause you're not anywhere that I can't find you. Oh, Billy, Billy, don't you lose my number. 'Cause you're not anywhere that I can't find you. Searching the day and into the night, they wouldn't stop till they found him. They didn't know him and they didn't understand. They never asked him why. Get out of my way, let him shout. Then a blinding light. All I could see was him running down the street, out of the shadows and into the night. And Billy, Billy, don't you lose my number. 'Cause you're not anywhere that I can't find you. Oh, Billy, Billy, don't you lose my number. 'Cause you're not anywhere that I can't find you. Oh, don't give up. Yeah, keep fighting. Don't give up, Billy. If you know you're right, don't give up. But you know that I'm on your side. Don't give up, oh, Billy. You better, you better, you better, you better run for your life. Said Billy, Billy, don't you lose my number. 'Cause you're not anywhere that I can't find you. Oh, Billy, Billy, don't you lose my number. 'Cause you're not anywhere that I can't find you. Oh, Billy, Billy, don't you lose my number. 'Cause you're not anywhere that I can't find you. Whoa, Billy, Billy, don't you lose my number. 'Cause you're not anywhere that I can't find you. Oh, Billy. Summer Highland Falls. I'll put that in the queue. I don't know if I'm going to have time to get to everything that's still left, but I'll try to get to it if I can. Luke Combs. I don't really know much by him. I think he did the cover of Fast Car by Tracy Chapman, though. Might be able to do something with that. Do I prefer Elton or Billy's discography? Billy, 100%. Now, Elton, I love Elton's familiar music about as much as anything I've ever heard. So his catalog of hits is certainly on par with what I love about Billy Joel. And usually he's got out of 10 or 12 songs on an album, he'll have, 3 or 4, maybe 5 in some cases that I'm really fond of on the deep cut front. But I have never been as addicted to his deep cuts as I am. Like Billy Joel is 116 for 116 on his studio album releases for me, personally. There's not a single song on any of the albums that I just didn't, love. I really did. So he's my guy. Even more than the Beatles, he's my guy, for me. Not talking about what his impact on the world is or anything, but. Glory of Love. I love that song too. Put that in the potential queue here. Sure did, Leo. Just haven't decided if I'm going to be able to do both or only one, and if I only do one, it'll probably be toward the end of the set. So, yep, absolutely. Do I prefer studio recordings or live music? Depends. I like both for different reasons. There are some songs that I've never heard somebody like. There are some songs where the live versions that are available I've never been as impressed with as the studio. And then there are other songs where, frankly, the energy of the live performance brings something out of it that I didn't hear in the studio version. But generally, I like both, and I like them both equally. Like I say, I like different qualities about both of them. So they're two different crafts. Don't go changing to try and please me. You never let me down before. Don't imagine 2 of a million, and I don't see you anymore. I would not leave you in times of trouble. We never could have come this far. I took the good times, I'll take the bad times, I'll take you just the way you are. some new fashion. Don't change the color of your hair. You always have my unspoken passion. Although I might not seem to care, I don't want clever conversation. We never could have come this far. No, I just want someone that I can talk to. Want you just the way you are. Need to know that you will always be the same old someone that I know. Oh, what will it take till you believe in me the way that I believe in you? I said I love you, and that's forever, unless you really piss me off. Whoops. I could not love you any better. Love you just the way you are. I don't want clever conversation to know. Never want to work that hard. I just want someone that I can talk to. Want you just the way you are. You know what, Leo, to be perfectly honest with you, it's completely slipped my mind. Let me see. Some Wednesday. I'm going to think about that. I may decide to go live on Wednesday. I've got a lot going on this week. If not, then I'll probably do an all Elton stream next Sunday, sort of, to top it off. So I'm going to have to kind of play it by ear on this one this year. Thanks for the reminder, though. Yes, I will release more music. It's just something that I can only do when I have the time and budget for it. I don't like to do it half-assed when I do it, so it usually costs me about, I bring in a guitar player and a drummer and an audio engineer, and it takes, I got to sit in a room with the audio engineer for a lot of hours. doing mixes. So even if I just do an EP with 5 or 6 songs on it, it's by the time it's all done, it'll probably cost me $5,000 or $6,000 to put it out, which I will never recover from selling it. I can tell you that. The streaming platforms do not to pay like that. So it's always a passion project, and it's something I've got to feel like I've got the budget for and the time that I can take away from other stuff. But I've been writing songs, so I've got enough ready to go that we could start recording tomorrow if I had both time and money to do it. So hopefully this year sometime. Thank you, Sean. Appreciate it. Okay. Here's one for Christian Luca Vidal Mercer. In every heart there is a room, a sanctuary safe and strong, to heal the wounds from lovers past, until a new one comes along. I spoke to you in cautious tones, you answered me with no pretense, but still I feel I said too much. My silence is my self-defense, and every time I've held a rose, it seems I only felt the thorns. And so it goes, and so it goes, and you're the only one who knows. But if my silence made you leave, then that would be my worst mistake. So I will share this room with you, and you can have this heart to break. And this is why my eyes are closed. It's just as well for all I've seen. And so it goes, and so it goes, and you're the only one who knows. So I will choose to be with you. That's if the choice were mine to make. But you can make decisions too, and you can have this heart to break. Oh gosh, is there a single song that's influenced me the most? Um, well, I think the only fair answer to that is Piano Man. Uh, Only because I thought it was so cool. Like when I first discovered Billy Joel when I was 12, I just thought it was so cool that he had this signature song that was so symbolic, right? I mean, I know that he, like, only for a very short time, if you take it in a very literal way, only for a very short time did he have a gig where he was like a piano man at a piano bar, entertaining people that way, like 6 months or something. But if you look at it as an analogy or an allegory of his career, that he sits at this piano and he comes up with these ideas that turn into songs, that turn into records, that millions of people buy and get so much pleasure and catharsis from, and then they go out by the hundreds of thousands and the millions to go and get tickets to go see him perform, 20 or 25 of those songs over and over and over, and he's done it for 50 years. And, the fact that he's got this song that just like encapsulates what music means to people and what his role in delivering music to people was. I just thought it was the coolest thing ever. And so I really wanted to learn that one. And I learned it as a 12-year-old. And, I don't want to sing a sad song about myself and my childhood. I'm very fortunate. I had, parents that were really loving, and it's a great family. And I was lucky. I always managed to have at least one good friend that was, loyal and fun and kind of understood me. But I had kind of a difficult childhood because I had ADHD, and it was undiagnosed, and nobody knew how to manage it. No one knew how to treat it. I didn't even get my diagnosis until like 6 months ago or something, but it explained like my entire life unbelievably. And it creates a separation between you and other people socially. You don't understand them. You're worried all the time that you're disappointing people. It creates difficulties with follow through on certain things, and it's a real menace in your life if you don't know how to manage it, and you don't have any proper treatment for it, behaviorally and otherwise. And so I got picked on a lot, and I never quite felt like I fit in. And when I learned how to play that song, I played in a talent show at my school when I was 13. And it just knocked everybody's socks off. And at that moment, it's like I had an identity that was positive enough that like people stopped, the bullying stopped, and I just kind of found my niche, and life started to get easier for me, and I had this thing I could lean into. And then I did another talent show in high school, and I played in front of my whole high school, which was about 1,300 kids, and I won that talent show with that song. And it became like, I'd walk down the hallway, and like, I'm a freshman, and seniors would be like, dude, Piano Man, that was so awesome. And, it like changed my life. It just really changed my life. And I was certainly learning other songs, but that song connected me to people and opened up doors for social interaction and acceptance that hadn't been there for me before. And it gave me something that I could be successful at, that I could lean into when so many other things in my life were really, really hard. Because ADHD is sort of like, you're walking, but you're walking in an invisible river against the current. And so anyway, it's really profound. And then as a 17-year-old, I entered a talent show that was a statewide talent show here in Nebraska for this little version of the Olympics we do called the Cornhusker State Games. They had a Cornhusker State Games talent show, and I won that, and I got to play it in front of 5,000 people, and it was a thrill, you know, and it was just like every time I turned around, that song was doing something for me. And to this day, like people that know me in my sphere, that's my signature song as much as it's Billy Joel's now. And I don't say that with any hubris. But it's amazing because I'll start into it, and every crowd that I play it for will start applauding as if I wrote the thing. And I've played it at the end of every concert that I've ever done, you know, in front of a live audience. I don't always play it at these live streams, but so it's meant a lot to me, and I kind of took on the moniker Piano Man Steve, and then I named my piano courses, the Piano Man Approach. I mean, that song means a lot to me, and it's not because it's musically the most incredible thing I've ever played. I've learned a lot more about songwriting and playing the piano and singing from a lot of other songs, but that song has changed my life in very, very meaningful ways. So I'd have to say that one. All right. We'll do Piano Man today for sure before we get out of here. We're running low on time, so I'm gonna do one more song that I wanted to share today from my keynote concert collection. We'll probably go a little bit over time today by maybe 5 or 10 minutes. So this song, that same two guys that wrote the one I played earlier that was called Moments, wrote this, and it's because Dave Berg, who's about probably 20 years or more younger than Sam Tate, the other partner, which is one of the reasons why they were such a great writing team. They brought different perspectives and from different points in life to the same piece of music. And Dave shows up at a writing session. He says, I got an idea for a song. And Sam says, well, what's that? He said, I just heard this phrase. It says, if you're going through hell, keep going. And Sam Tate chuckles and says, you've never heard that before? And he said, no, it's the first time. And he goes, well, Winston Churchill said that during World War II when the UK was being bombed by Germany. And he said, well, I like the idea too because I feel like maybe it's missing something. And apparently there's a Scottish toast that says something to the effect of, may you escape from hell 10 minutes before the devil notices that may you escape from hell 10 minutes before the devil sees you leave. He said, maybe we can add that to it. You know, if you're going through hell, keep on going. You might get out before the devil knows you or sees you leave. And Dave Berg comes back and says, how about we take that idea and shift it into, you might get out before the devil even knows you're there. And they were off to the races. And then, you know, Dave wrote this great, exciting, fun melody and energy behind it. And Sam Tate, who's one of the most clever wordsmiths I've ever witnessed, came up with one of my favorite lyrics of all time, and I'm going to share that with you right now, because these two caught a tiger by the tail for a while and wrote some pretty amazing music together. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Those times when you feel like there's a sign there on your back says I don't mind if you kick me, seems like everybody has. Things go from bad to worse and you think They can't get worse than that, but then they do. You step off the straight and narrow and you don't know where you are. Use the needle of your compass to sew up your broken heart, and ask directions from a genie in a bottle of Jim Beam. She lies to you. That's when you learn the truth. If you're going through hell, keep on going, don't slow down. If you're scared, don't show it. You might get out, for the devil even knows you're there. That's right. Well, I've been down in the darkness, and I've been down to my last match. Felt 100 different demons breathing fire down my back. And I knew that if I stumbled, I'd fall right into the trap that they were laying. Oh, but the good news is there's angels everywhere out on the street, holding out a hand to pull you back up on your feet. The ones that you've been dragging for so long you're on your knees might as well be praying. Guess what I'm saying is if you're going through hell, keep on going, don't slow down. If you're scared, don't show it. Might get out, for the devil even knows you're there. Say if you're going through hell, keep on moving, face that fire, walk right through it. You might get out, for the devil even knows you're there. Woo! If you're going through hell, keep on going, don't slow down. You're scared, don't show it. You might get out, for the devil even knows you're there. Say if you're going through hell, keep on moving, face that fire, walk right through it. You might get out, for the devil even knows you're there. Yeah, you might get out before the devil even knows you're there. Yeah. All right, here's one for our friend Leo. Hey Jude, don't make it bad. Take a sad song and make it better. Remember to let her into your heart, and you can start to make it better. Hey Jude, don't be afraid. You were made to go out and get her. The minute you let her into your heart, then you can start to make it better. So anytime you feel the pain, hey Jude, refrain. Don't carry the world upon your shoulders. Well, you know that it's a fool who plays it cool by making his world a little colder. Na 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 na. Hey Jude, don't let me down. have found her. Now go and get her. Remember to let her under your heart. Then you can start to make it better. So let it out and let it in. Hey Jude, begin. You're waiting for someone to perform with. And don't you know that it's just you? Hey Jude, you'll do the movement you need. He's on your shoulder. Na 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 na. Hey Jude, don't make it bad. Take a sad song and make it better. The minute you let her under your skin, then you begin to make it. Help me. Better, 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 better. Whoa! Wow! Na 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 na. Hey Jude. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Hey Jude. Now sing it with me. Write it in the comments. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Hey Jude. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Hey Jude, Judy, 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 Judy. Ow! Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Hey Jude. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Hey Jude. Okay, I feel like I need some audience participation here. It's obviously challenging since y'all are where you are. I'm where I am. But I'm in a room by myself staring at a camera. And my bed. I've made this part of the room look really nice. You would be shocked by how inauspicious the rest of it looks. So if I can sit here all by myself in this room and sing and pretend like you're here with me, then you can join me in spirit. So, everybody help me sing it. Say, na, 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 hey Jude. guys now, just the fellas. No, 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 no. Na, 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 na. Hey, Jim. All right, ladies, help me out. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. I can feel it, guys. Everybody really quietly. Hey, Jim, with a little gusto now. No, 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 no. Hey, Jim. Na, 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 na. Hey, Jim. In North America and in South America, down in Australia and Europe too. Na, 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 yeah. Hey, Jude, yeah. All right, thank you. Let's see here. Side note, containing your jazz education. How long did your Piano Man jazz approach with jazz take? Did I ever play specifically jazz gigs? Yeah. So I didn't start in jazz. But after I had learned how to read chord symbols, sort of the basic meat and potatoes, the majors and the minors and that kind of thing, maybe a 7 here and there. Then when I was 14, I got to be in the high school jazz band. And it was a big enough high school that it wasn't just like an after-school activity. It was all year long, 4th period. Got to do academic credit for it. For 45 minutes a day, I got to play in the band, and we had 5 saxophones. We had a baritone, 2 tenors, and 2 altos. We had 5 trombones, and we had 5 trumpet players, and then we had drums, guitar, bass, and piano. And we did a wide mixture of jazz. We did bebop, we did swing, we did smooth, we did cool, we did big band, we did funk, we did fusion. Just you name it, we played that. The whole thing was to expose us to as many styles as possible. We did Latin, sambas, and bossa novas, and you name it. And I did that for 4 years, and then I did it for 4 years at the university that I went to, had a jazz rock ensemble. They called it the Jazz Rock Ensemble. It was really a jazz ensemble. And it was pretty much the same setup, same instrumentation, just, a little bit better players across the board. So I got a lot of exposure to a lot of different kinds of jazz during that 8-year swing, and during that period, a couple of different little groups formed, were little combos, and we would go and play at coffee houses and things like that out of a jazz fake book, the Hal Leonard jazz fake book, and just do standards. We had one trombone, one tenor saxophone, and one trumpet player, and then keys, bass, drums, and guitar. And that was a lot of fun. And we'd just work our way through the fake book. And so I really played quite a bit of jazz between the ages of, say, 14 and 22, something like that. And then I played in a jazz combo for about a year before I moved out to Vegas. And we did a few gigs together. That was fun. With my jazz rock ensemble director, actually put that one together, just a little combo. And then the next really fun, aggressive jazz period that I had was that I got asked by a guy who lived in Mesquite. He was a singer, and he wanted to put on an American songbook show, and he needed a band. And he really didn't have the budget for a band, so I said, well, I know enough about it that why don't I'll make tracks, and I know a guy who's a great trumpet player, and he's been doing it for years. He knows all those old tunes, and so we put together a 3-person combo. He was the main singer. I sang a few songs, but I was just kind of taking it as a gig, and I thought it would be fun to just immerse myself in that kind of music for a while. And so for about a year, I spent and I built tracks and worked up my chops for playing jazz standards again for, we did about 25, 26 songs. And it was just me on keys, and then I made the bass and the drum parts, and then trumpet player and vocalist. And so, yeah, it's not the main focus of my career, but I've got plenty of experience to have talked about it at length. But, I wouldn't call myself like the specialist of all specialists. What I would say about myself with jazz is I know enough to sound competent to a regular audience, and I know enough to help somebody who wants to get some jazz into their repertoire. So anyway, those are my bona fides with jazz. But I've always included some jazz standards in my sets. It's just not, I just don't usually take gigs where that's the only thing I'm doing. So. I'm already over time, but I'm going to do a couple of songs. I'm going to do a couple more songs. We're going a little over time today. Is everybody okay with that? I hope so. A bottle of white, a bottle of red, perhaps a bottle of rosé instead. Meet you at what were the words here? Let me see. Bottle of rosé instead. We'll get a table near the street in our old familiar place. You and I, face to face. A bottle of red, a bottle of white. It all depends upon your appetite. Meet you anytime you want in our Italian restaurant. okay with me these days. I got a good job, I got a good office, I got a new life, got a new wife, and the family is fine. Oh, we lost touch long ago, lost weight and did not know you could have look so nice after so much time. Do you remember those days hanging out on the village green? Engineer boots, leather jacket, and tie blue jeans. Dropping down in the box where a song about New Orleans. Cold beer, hot lights, my sweet romantic teenage nights. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Brenda and Annie were the popular steadies and the king and the queen and the prom. Riding around in a car top down and a radio on. Nobody looked any finer. It's more of a heat in the Parkway diner. We never knew we could want more than that out of life. Surely Brenda and Eddie would always know how to survive. Whoa, 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 whoa. Brenda and Eddie were still going steady in the summer of '75. And they decided that marriage would be at the end of July. Everyone said they were crazy. Brenda, you know that you're much too lazy, and Eddie can never afford to live that kind of life. Oh, but then we were waving Brenda and Eddie goodbye. Oh, oh, oh. Well, they got an apartment with deep dark carpets and a couple of painful seats. Big water bed that they were with a friend they saved for a couple of years. Started to fight when the money got tight. Still count on the days. Whoa, 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 whoa. So let's rock and roll. It's always the same in the end. They got a divorce as a matter of course, and they bonded to go to friends. And the king and the queen went back to the green, but you can never go back there again. Oh, 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 oh. So Brenda and Eddie had hiding already by the summer of '75. Height of the Lord on the end of the show for the rest of their lives. Couldn't go back to the greasers. Best they could do was pick up their pieces, and we always knew they were both on a way to get by. Oh, but there we were. That's all I heard about Brenda and Eddie. Can tell you more than I told you already. Here we are waving Brenda and Eddie goodbye. Oh, 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 oh. I can do that better. Bottle of red, bottle of white, whatever kind of mood you're in tonight. Meet you anytime you want in our Italian restaurant. I'm going to do two more. Just one last one, just because I never get to play this. Okay, I think I remember how to do this one. If this implodes in the middle, just remember that Piano Man's coming up after this one. So, I will end with something that I for sure know how to play. But this is off the Cold Spring Harbor album. Very naive song, but very pretty. Of all the people in the world that I know, you're the best place to go. When I cry, I've never asked for much before, not before. Things are changed and I need more. Tell me why, Judy, why? I never thought that she would say goodbye, but she did, and now I wanna die, I wanna die. I never thought that I would need a friend, oh, but I did in the end. Tell me why, Judy, why? Oh, what a scene. It's wrong for you to hang me up this way. Oh, when you So I'm told, why do I feel so? Tell me why, Judy, why? No tomorrow, 'cause my dream did not last. So I live in the past. Tell me why, Judy, why? Tell me why, Judy, why? Tell me why, oh Judy, why? It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. The regular crowd shuffles in. There's an old man sitting next to me, making love to his tonic and gin. Says, son, can you play me a memory? I'm not really sure how it goes, but it's sad and it's sweet and he's quick with a joke or the lightest smoke. There's some place that he'd rather be. He said, Steve, I believe this is killing me. As a smile ran away from his face. I'm sure that I could be a movie star if I could get out of this place. La 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 da da da. La da 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 da. Now Paul is a real estate novelist who never had time for a wife. And he's talking with Davy, who's still in the Navy, and he probably will be for life. And the waitress is practicing politics as the businessman slowly gets stoned. Sharing a drink they call loneliness is better than drinking alone. I just say, sing us a song in the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody. You've got us feeling alright. It's a pretty good crowd for a Saturday. The manager, he gives me a smile, 'cause he knows that it's me they've been coming to see and forget about life for a while. The piano sounds like a carnival, and the microphone smells like a beer. They sit at the bar, put bread in my jar, say, man, what are you doing here? La la la, da-da-da. La la, da-da-da, da-da. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody. You've got us feeling alright. All right, I better get out of here. Although I got to tell you, I'm just having a really fun time today, and my voice feels kind of good, so this is the kind of day where I wish I could play for 3 hours, but I have other things I got to go do. So we gave you a little extra bonus time tonight, and thank you for sticking around. Thank you for tuning in, period. Love you guys. Remember, if you're not having fun when you're making music, you're doing it wrong. And give as much love as you can to as many people as you can, as often as you can. We don't know when the ride comes to an end, folks, but we want to make sure that we don't have any regrets and we leave it all in the field. So, love you guys, and I'll see you next week. Take care.